Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you know when live we go. Hello and welcome to Quality Improvement Program for Mains 2020. In this video session, we shall discuss question number 5B of the second test of Ethics, Integrity and Aptitude of L2 test series. The question in hand is, what is value-driven administration? Can it ensure equity and sustainability? Examine. First of all, values in public administration is very important section in the syllabus. If you look at the syllabus of ethics paper, you will find some very important topic related to governance. You see here it's mentioned public or civil services values in ethics and public administration. Strengthening of ethical and moral values in governance. Similarly, there's another full-fledged topic mentioned as probity in governance. All these topics are related with value-based administration. Questions are asked regarding value-based administration in part A and in case study in roundabout way directly every year. In 2013, they asked this question. The good of an individual is contained in the good of all. What do you understand by this statement? How can this principle be implemented in public life? When you talk about good of all, inherently you're talking about governance. The question has not been asked directly on value-based governance or value-based administration, but this is the application of the topic value-driven administration. Similarly, see this question of 2014. What does ethics seek to promote in human life? Why is it all more important in public administration? They're asking why it is all more important for ethics to be in public administration. So they are talking about value-based administration. In 2014, they have asked this question, what do you understand by probity in public life? Probity is the bedrock of value-based administration. In 2016, they asked, what do you understand by term governance, good governance, and ethical governance? Similarly, question has been asked in other years as well, and questions are asked directly or indirectly every year. So this is an important topic that you must make a short notes of. Since the question is very direct, you won't have much problem in understanding the question and deciding the approach to the answer. You have to give basic definition of value-driven administration, its characteristic, if possible, examples too. Then see if value-based administration has been successful in ensuring equity and sustainability. You can break down the answer into two parts showing equity and sustainability, or you can take it in a bundle and talk about equity and sustainability in a general sense as I have done. Then you have to provide suitable conclusion. Generally, if they don't ask prescriptive measure in the question, then giving a way ahead, a way forward, some kind of prescription that can become a suitable conclusion. For instance, in this question, you can write some measures to strengthen value-driven administration in context of India. The answer that I have written, I have given a short definition and concept of value-driven administration. Administration is the management of public affairs. Sovereign authority gets the right of administration through social contract. Value-driven administration honors this contract. In fact, the word administration has been derived from the Latin word administrare, which means to serve. Thus, administration inherently has the value of public service. And various ancient and modern texts which are preliminary to the development of the present time concept of public administration has written about it. For example, Arthashastra. Arthashastra urged the ruler to remain compassionate towards his subject. It says about the king that in the happiness of his subject lies his happiness, in their welfare, his welfare. You must have heard about the Republic of Plato. In the Republic, Plato talks about the philosopher king. The philosopher king must base his statecraft and administration on ethics and morality. Similarly, the Indian Constitution also has the concept of welfare state, where the state has the obligation to safeguard fundamental rights and liberty of citizens. So you would see the very genesis of administration has been in public service. Now, coming to the second part of the question, can it ensure equity and sustainability? Examine. Since the directive is examine, you have to take different cases and see if it is working. That's how you examine. So you have to take different. For instance, the value of inclusiveness in administration has resulted in development of policies like tribal panchil. That has helped in integration and protection of the tribal culture. Also, the affirmative action for women, scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, farmers, aged people, disabled, differently abled, and other vulnerable sections has resulted in improvement of their socio-economic status in India. You can also write example from the opposite point of view. If morality is separated from administration, there is destruction of civilization. You can give example of the Roman Empire. Corruption is considered to be the chief cause of fall of Roman Empire. You can use this example at various places in ethics paper whenever you talk about failure of public administration, corruption in public administration, absence of probity, inefficient administration, anywhere. Infusion of animal spirit and suppression of moral spirit made economy unsustainable with eruption of crises like 2008 economic crisis, even the scams recently, the 2G scam, the coal block scam in India. So we have given examples in which we have shown that presence of value in administration has worked, and we have also given examples in which we have shown that absence of value has not worked. The Nordic nations have achieved excellence in public administration. They have highest ranking in the socio-economic parameters. And the reason for that, of course, is value-driven administration. So this is how you take different cases and you examine the case. Hence, you can say if administration is bereft of values, it will lose both its meaning and purpose. You can write that in conclusion, or you can write what I have written. To strengthen value-based administration, second ARC has recommended foundational values of civil services, including empathy, compassion, tolerance, impartiality, non-partisanship, among others. So this is a kind of prescriptive conclusion. Whenever the question has not asked for prescription, then your conclusion can give that. Now we must evaluate the answer that we have written. The relevancy of any answer comes from two things. Whether you have answered what has been asked in the question and whether you were keeping close with the syllabus. Look, the same question can be given for different students. This question could have been asked in the public administration optional. This question could also have been asked in GS paper 2. Here we are dealing this in GS paper 4. This question could also have been asked in any BA/MA exam. But depending upon the student to which this question has been given, the answer will differ. You have to make your answer relevant to the syllabus. Always remember that. We have done quite a good job. We have explained the relation between value-based administration and social contract. We have explained basically the genesis of how value-based administration has evolved and what does that mean. We have also kept close with the syllabus. We have used certain theories that we study in the syllabus. For instance, in the conclusion, we have talked about foundational values of civil services, which we have to do as part of the syllabus. We also have given many examples like 2008 economic crisis, fall of empire, the example of Nordic nations. And we have taken the cases of welfare measures of India like tribal panchil and affirmative action in form of reservation and otherwise that government of India takes. So that has considerably enriched our answer. In 10 markers, 150 words question, structure will never be a problem if you divide your answer into small introduction, body and conclusion. If you use small sentences and small paragraphs, the presentation and structure will never be a problem. We managed to answer the question in 158 words, which is not bad. You can go up till 165 words.